What is going on, guys? I'm with the Moose, and today I'm bringing you another Call of Duty Ghosts informational video. Today I'll be talking about the Blitz mode in Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer. We saw a little bit of this at the multiplayer reveal, but no one really knew about it, and only the people that were actually invited actually got to play it at all, or even see gameplay of it. But now with Gamescom, they've announced it completely, and I will surely see gameplay of it. I'm sure everyone else will as well. So I thought I would explain it to you guys in case you saw gameplay of it and you were a little bit concerned, a little bit confused as to what the hell was going on, for lack of a better term. So in Blitz mode, this is a quote from CharlieIntel.com. Players will be attacking and defending zones on each end of a map. When a player makes it to the highlighted zone of the opposing team's side, they score a point and are instantly teleported back to their end of the map. So basically what this is a variant of CTF, or Capture the Flag if you don't know what CTF is. So essentially what happens in Blitz is there are two like circles or orbs or whatever you want to call it, and you basically have one that's your base and one that's the other team's base. So if you think of those as in terms of like flags in Capture the Flag, you can think of it like that. So your orb or your circle that you have, you need to protect, and you want to make sure enemies don't run into it. If they run into it, they will score a point for their team, and if you run into theirs, you will score a point for your team. So basically, if you run into the enemy's portal, you'll be teleported right back to your base, and that's basically how Blitz works. Now I'm going to kind of break down what I think about the game mode and if I think it's going to be viable competitively, because it seems to be the replacement for CTF. So if you guys didn't notice, in the multiplayer reveal trailer, they kind of showed a list of the game modes, and it was actually pretty short. The only real returning ones they had was TDM, Free-for-All, Domination, Search and Destroy, and honestly, I think that was it. Demolition was not there, Headquarters was not there, I don't believe, and a few other ones, including Capture the Flag, was not there. Also, Hardpoint wasn't there, if you guys didn't know that. But Capture the Flag was not there, and people were wondering, well, what the hell is going to replace Capture the Flag? Because, you know, Capture the Flag is like kind of a staple of competitive Call of Duty at this point. That and S&D are really just like the competitive game modes, along with Hardpoint for Black Ops 2. So it looks like Blitz is trying to be the replacement for Capture the Flag, and I think it could work, honestly. A lot of people have expressed their concerns about Blitz because of things like spawn trapping, and I completely understand this. So let's say your team scores, I don't know, 5 points, and you held off the other team, and they have no points yet. So you have 5, they have none. And now the enemy's just rushing you, burn rushing you, because they have to. You can basically just sit at your base, and even if, or even have people sitting at the other team's base, and as they score, even if they do score, you can just spawn trap them if they spawn instantly, because that's what it says in the description. Players spawn instantly. I don't believe there's any kind of respawn delay after you score. There is one thing that I do know about the map, or the game mode, is that if you score, it will take 5 seconds for the orb or the circle to recharge or something, and then your team can score again. So basically, if you score, your team can't just funnel in and run all 6 players in. You have to wait like 5 seconds in between each score. But overall, I think the game mode definitely could be competitively viable. The problem only would be that spawn trapping issue, mainly because if you get a huge spawn trap in Blitz, mainly because people are scoring and just instantly spawning, it's just not fair. I feel like there would need to be a respawn delay. I mean, most competitive game types have a respawn delay anyway, except for Hardpoint. I believe it's one of the first game modes they've ever not had a respawn delay. I think in Domination in the past, when they had it in like Black Ops 1, there was a respawn delay on Domination, so I think in Blitz there would be as well. But overall, it's basically a rehash on Capture the Flag without having to run the flag back to your own base. Pretty much all you have to do is get to their base. I think it's going to create a really good competitive environment, even if you're playing it in public match. I think it's going to be one of the most fun public matches, as long as there's no respawn delay in public. If there is in public, then I'll be a little bit disappointed. In competitive, I think there should be, mainly because competitive rule sets and it being 4v4 makes it a little bit different than public match. But in public match, I think it'd be a lot more fun if there was no respawn delay. Same reason why I think CTF shouldn't have a respawn delay in public match either. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you understand what Blitz is now. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and check me out on Twitter at WTMCOD. It's the same as my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys later.